Hi. Sure. I am here today with an extremely fun video. Yeah, you heard it here first. We're talking about autumn inspiration, project ideas. I'm going to be giving you pattern recommendations, showing you what's on my Pinterest board, what's on my agenda, all that fun stuff, all that autumn good energy and ideas, all of that good autumn crochet inspiration, and a tiny little bit of knitting. I'm new to knitting, so maybe these goals are slightly out of my reach, but it's all about inspo, isn't it? You know? Dream big, dream big. Got myself a nice little iced coffee on the go. I've got my iPad with all my ideas on. Yes, I'm an iPad kid, of course. I thought we'd just get into it and we just discuss. I love watching these kinds of videos to help give me ideas, because sometimes you're so in the mood to just like search and search on Pinterest, and sometimes you just want somebody to tell you what to make. So that's why I'm here. I will be your Pinterest for today. I'm obviously gonna like pop some pictures on the screen of what I am talking about, and I'll also link anything I can, like pattern wise or like creator wise, whatever, in the description below. I've already found quite a lot of these patterns. I haven't found all of them yet, so if there's any missing, apologies for that. If I can't find the creators of something, apologies also for that. I will have done some serious CIA level digging to try and find it, but you know, Pinterest just be like that sometimes. So let's just get into it. Okay, so for starters, let's talk color palettes, because obviously we know the classics, love the classics, will be personally using, you know, these classic colors as a reference, but I'm also really into these, like adding in a pale pink or like a light bluey gray or something like that. I think is so cool, and obviously bringing back a bright red. I really want to make a red cardigan. You'll see when we get to the knitwear section. I feel like that's going to be so cute, but really just kind of sticking to the classics. But I want to do some more, like, well, for starters, I just need way more warm tones in my wardrobe. My wardrobe is like completely blue, cream. Oh, ignore my pink and olive trousers. This is a new addition, but most of my stuff is blue or cream or grey, so it's very cool toned in there, and I need warm tones, and I want some bright things. Like I want like a bright green jacket or something. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, but this is my general kind of idea that I have for color palettes this season. I love autumn color palettes. I just think like epic, so dark and juicy and rich and yummy. So that's the color palette. So let's just head straight into like wearable pieces. Obviously I'm thinking knitwear. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like knitwear. These are my ideas. It's hard every year like figuring out what specifically I want to make, and also like because knitwear takes time, I also do want to try and knit something, so that's gonna be hard, but this is my general vibe. I really love the one in the corner with the blanket stitch. I think blanket stitch is actually so cool. I've got a hat later on that I'm really keen to do, which is a blanket stitch, and I just think like that would slap. Obviously, absolutely, I have to plug this. It's my absolute, well, one of my favorite patterns I've ever made. It's just like the perfect jumper, sweater. It's the perfect jumper for autumn, for winter. Obviously, this color combo is just exceptional. This is King Cole Riot in the shade Beach, I'm pretty sure, but it's just, I designed it like off of a sweatshirt, like my favorite sweatshirt I own. So I just think it's like the perfect cozy fit, and you can do it in so many different color combos. This is my favorite yarn to use with it. This is James C. Brett double knit I think it's called. I think I'm gonna make one this season in this color autumn leaves. I've never seen it in person, so I'm a little bit scared to order it, but I feel like this is the color combo that I want to do it in next, because I've done quite a few of the other ones. And if you want to make this sort of thing but you don't want to like spend a bunch of money on yarn, I feel like this brand, and specifically this yarn, looks way more expensive than it is. It's super affordable. It's like $3.99 a ball, which is like crazy, and they're such big balls, so you pretty much only need maximum, I'd say 4, maybe 5 if you're doing like a 5XL or something. But I really recommend these. I think they're so cute, and there's so many nice color combos. If you follow me and you've seen me, I'm always posting about this jumper jumper in different color combos. Pretty much all of them, apart from this one, which is the King Cole one, they're all James C. Brett. So that's high on the agenda. And just while we're there, just while we're talking about it, I must mention, here's some of my other patterns in some good autumn inspo. I had to mention it. I'm also thinking of potentially doing another, I used to make my shrug pattern, I used to make the shrugs and I used to sell them. I'm considering, this is a little behind the scenes spoiler for you here, I am considering making an autumn little drop of these just because I love making them. So I had to include these other patterns. Is your new favorite sweater pattern, multi-stitch shrug pattern, bit of a tongue twister that one, and my Y mesh stitch top, which is like so perfect for beginners. If you're an absolute beginner and you want some ideas, that one is perfect. So just a little bit of plugging out the way now. What I'm considering making, I absolutely love this. This stripy color combo is gorgeous. She's so cool. I could only dream of being that cool. Joking, not joking. And I love the shape. Obviously this is knit, but I do think this is something that you could crochet too. I love a big turtleneck. I just think this would be really cool, but I do think like, maybe I could knit that. I have knitted a jumper before, but yeah, this is just some random jumper I found on Pinterest, but I just love the color combo, so that's a great idea. Oh, I really want a dark red cardigan. I think I'm gonna use the red James C. Brett that oh, here we go, I'll get up a picture of it. I just think that with some blue jeans, I've got green Tasman Uggs. Oh, was that a bit Christmassy, red and green? No, I think, well, either way, autumn, winter. I just think a red cardigan. I do actually have a cardigan pattern as well. I said the plugs were over, but maybe they're not. I just think that would be incredible, and I would crochet that, not knitted. Right now, I feel like it would just be easier for me to whip that up crocheted, but I think that would be so cute, such a staple. Great idea. Like, you could make that in any color. I feel like that's something we all need on our lists. There's also this pattern by... always forget her name. I think it's like Jewel Makes or something. I love this cardigan. I love this version of this cardigan, and I think she has listed, like in the listing, like what yarn she used. So I would probably do it exactly the same as this, or maybe in a different color. I think it's really cute, really cozy. I'll definitely tag that below. That's definitely on my agenda. And then for the knit project I want to do, I'm really keen to do this, but I'm like kind of scared to commit to it, but I know I need to decide soon. This is like my dream jumper in general. I think it's adorable. I love it. I could have it in literally every color combo. I love stripes, if you can't tell. I'd love to do it in like 2 different greens, maybe like a pistachio and like a darker kind of sage, a dark sage, or like a khaki. Oh, so cute. I could have it in every color combo, but I'm just a bit scared. I'm scared because, like I said, I'm super new to knitting, so like I am still at that stage. It's not like crochet where I'm like, I look at anything and I go, yeah, I could crochet that. It's not always true, but that's how I think. I'm at the other end of the spectrum with knitting. I look at like things that actually should be quite simple, like this should be simple. And I asked my mum, because my mum's really good at knitting, and she's like, oh no, you'll definitely be able to do that 100%. I'm just scared, and I'm also scared to commit to the time element of it because I'm way slower with knitting than I am crochet, and I've just, you know, I've only got so many hours in the day, but it is my dream sweatshirt. So I feel like if I have one big knitting project at the end of the year, like, it's gotta be this, surely. This is the Olga sweater. I can't remember what the creator's name is, but I'll put it on the screen, and I'll also link the pattern down below because I'm pretty sure it wasn't even that expensive. It's gorgeous and it's perfect. Yeah, so if you've never seen this before, you're welcome. This is what this video is for, but it is all over Pinterest, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had. I just think it's stunning. It's my perfect project, like I keep saying. Okay, just something crazy to finish off. If you're a granny square girl, a big, chunky, textured, amazingly colored piece like this, I think could hit so hard. I love this color combo for starters. Like, this is so me. I'm pink and green. I love. Look at my rim, it's all pink and green. But in a dark burgundy or like a dark cherry red with kind of any colors as your contrast color, even with like a pink or an orange, I think it's like beyond so cool. Maybe I need it. This was when I was like, oh, this is so cool, I need to put this in for inspo, but maybe it's not necessarily something that I'll get around to making. But I'm looking at it now and I'm like, wow, stunning. Like, that's a statement piece. If you need a statement piece in your wardrobe, I fear this is the one. It's gorgeous. So I just had to put that in before we move on to the next segment because I just think it's absolutely stunning. Oh yeah, one more thing. Do I get a knitting machine? You know, one of the circle centro pink ones, because I've wanted one for so long to make this sort of a thing, and I think you could just whip that. Like, that would be such a wardrobe statement for me. Like, the way she's wearing it just with jeans on the side, that's how I dress. She's me. And I love just the plain red. I think it's so cute. I don't think that's actually done on a machine, but I think the first one is. I think it would be so good. I've been resisting for so long because really I don't have the time to learn how to use a knit machine. I know it's pretty easy, but still it's like I don't have time to make the thing, let alone learn how to use it. But I wanted it for like, and I've held off, which is incredible for me. You know, that's insane self-control, but I feel if anyone has one out there, if there's anyone watching this video to begin with, anyone watching that has a centro like circular knitting machine, let me know if I should have one, because I'm this close. Honestly, it takes one comment and I'll buy it, and I'll make a million of these and then I'll live in them. A capsule wardrobe full of these, I just think perfect. If you have one, you probably already know about this, but I just thought I'd tack that in on the end. And to be fair, just like a basic shape jumper like this or top like this, crochet knit, it's just a great staple in some self-patterning yarn, and you're absolutely golden. Okay, let's go on to accessories. This section is fun. This section is fun because there's a lot of things in here that I want to make. I'm a huge mitten girl. It's like, mittens are like my favorite thing in the world, honestly. I am not a glove wearer, I'm a mitten wearer through and through. I love a cozy accessory. This is my section. So this is my little mood board I have going, and I do want to make absolutely everything on this. I think it's all stunning. I'm a beanie girl too, I'm a scarf girl, I'm an absolute sock girl. So yeah, I can't even express how excited I am. Okay, this style of mitten, this is my dream. This right here is my dream. I can't find, as of yet, like I'm gonna do more looking at anything that I can't find just to see if I can get you linked. I can't find a pattern for this style of mitten anywhere. So if anyone knows how I get this, you must tell me, because I don't think you understand. Like, this is my perfect mitten. I think it's so cute. I think this color combo is exceptional. No notes. I love it. I love it. So I will be making a pair of mittens. If I can't find a pattern, I'll just try and do it myself, but I don't want to make a subpar version of these. I really don't. Like, I really want to make them, and I want to make them exactly like this. Even if somebody knows where I could buy these, let me know. Anyway, also these gorgeous chunky. I thought this would be a great project to use up scraps for, and also like I think having a mixed matched pair is so cool. And also I might start thinking about this sort of a thing for Christmas presents. I'll do another video closer to Christmas with like ideas to make for people for Christmas presents, but I just think these are so cute, and like you can really use up your scraps with that. Love that. I also might do a video of just like scrap yarn projects, because I've got so much scrap yarn, and actually I've saved at this point quite a lot of ideas for projects to use up the scrap yarn, so I think I could just like absolutely whack through it all in like a week and just have loads of fun stuff. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. This is also so cute, and I need to make this. I feel like this is the perfect thing for a new knitter like me. A skinny little scarf. I don't think I would want it crocheted. Like, I like the knit version of this. I love this color combo. It's just like earlier when I was saying I love the like the classic autumn color combos, but I want to include more like pastel blue and pink. This is what I'm talking about. Like, that is adorable. Oh, I look so cute in it. I just think that's so fun and such an easy project to like get on with in the evening when you're just watching TV. I love it. I love that. So cute. Not much more else to say on that. Oh, this one's good too. This one's good too. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is a knitted bag. I found the pattern for it, so that will be linked below. I just think it's so cute and it's so cool. The only hold up I have, like, this is on my project. It's actually on my little inspo board up there because I really want to make one. My only hold up is I fear I would have to line this, because I am not a believer that knitted or crochet bags are at all practical. And I think this is so cute that like I would want to wear it out. This would be my staple bag. I think that would look so cool. I've got this like brown jacket, my like standard winter coat. It's like a brown leather jacket with like, you know, Sherpa on the sleeves and on the collar. Gorgeous. With a stunning bag like this, oh, yeah, it's a need. I have to do it. But what I was saying is with the lining, I'm lazy and I don't like sewing that much. Like, I'll do it. I will do it. Where is it? I patchworked this iPad case and I adore it. So like, I've got the skills. I did fashion GCSE, but I don't enjoy it. And it's like adding that extra stage in of adding a lining. It does put me off, but I do think it's so cool. And I think it's one of those bags that everyone would be like, your bag is so cool. And you'd be like, I made that. And that's incredible. You can hear a honking horn in the background. You're just gonna have to ignore that. I can't explain that. And then of course we've got the classic. This is another knitted project that for me is achievable. Like I said, I'm very new to knitting and I want to just keep my flow. Like I want to keep knitting things to get better, but I do want them to be achievable and easy, and I think this is just, scrunchies are just perfect for that. And again, if you're thinking about Christmas presents, it's a good thing to start whipping up with your scraps. But I love this, like I love it with the mohair. I think the mohair is so cute. I usually get my mohair from Hobby because they have so many colours, but recently I saw that they do mohair in saucerine green. I'm not sure also like what countries that's in. It's definitely in London and Liverpool and like some big cities in the UK, but yeah, adorable. Oh, this is exciting. I am gonna make a video. It will probably be up after this one, attempting for the first time ever, for me, not in history, I'm gonna attempt to make some crochet socks. My mum just got this book recently and it's full of crochet sock patterns. These are the ones that I like. I'm between either these ones or these ones. I think they're so cute. This is the wool I'm thinking of doing them in. This will obviously all be in the video, like me attempting to make them, because I've not actually properly looked at the pattern, but I'm imagining it's kind of complicated because you have to do like the heel and everything, but I just think they're so fun and stunning, and again, it would make a great Christmas present. But that's like the next thing on my agenda, like autumn inspo, autumn projects. That's number one. Make a pair of crochet socks. I'd love to make a pair of knitted socks, but I'm just not there yet. My skills aren't skilling, but crochet, I think I would hope I can manage that. So that's very exciting. So that's what I'll be doing next. So if you wanna see me attempt to make my first ever pair of crochet socks, then you better subscribe wherever that is, because yeah, that will be coming next. Okay, I think last but not least, decor. Now, I love a bit of crochet decor. I was gonna show you a couple of the things that I made last year because I just feel like these are the best things I've made. Pumpkins. I followed a tutorial on YouTube, so I will link that below. It's such an easy tutorial. I have this big one here which I made with chenille, and it's like I just stuffed it with, you know, toy stuffing that I got from Hobbycraft. Stunning, gorgeous, so fun. It works as like a cushion or a bit of like decor on the desk. I just think if you want some quick, cheap and easy things to make for autumn or Halloween, pumpkins is the way to go. I have also got small ones, and I just used this with like the scraps I had at the moment, like, and they're so nice because they're in this really cool like rib stitch. I think there's so much, because you see this sort of thing in like B&M or Home Bargains or whatever all the time, these little pumpkins, and yeah, for sure they're like £2, but I feel like these look so much nicer, and it's just such a flex to be like, yeah, I made these. So this is my little collection, and then I also have this gorgeous one which I made with my scraps from my James C. Brett yarn that I use for, this probably was for a jumper actually. So that has to be my first recommendation, pumpkins. I would love to have more big ones, but this again was just like some leftovers I had, but pumpkins, get on the pumpkin. So that's just a recommendation of what like is my favorite thing that I've made so far over the years. I also have this set of really cute coasters that I made, which I have all the kind of different versions of them in these colors. I don't know where the other ones are, I think they're in my room, but I just think these are really cute, and I'll also link this pattern down below because I think it's a really nice one. It was really easy to follow. So that in some autumny colors, gorgeous. Okay, so what else have I got on here? Yeah, some more coasters. I think that fluffy blanket at the top is incredible. Obviously blankets for this season is, you know, a great idea. The radiators have just started coming on actually, and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my god, it's chilly. It's autumn, it's happening. So yeah, it'd been quite nice. I feel like that fluffy one in the top corner is probably like finger knit, which I've never tried, but that would be quite fun. But a nice snuggly blanket. Also I added on this granny stripe one because I made, oh, it's right here actually, let me show you, this multicolored granny stripe blanket, and it is so gorgeous. My mum made one and I was so jealous, so I was like, I must make it in pinks and have it in my office. But it, like, every time I come into this room I see it and wow, it just makes everything look so good. Like actually, I think I underrate granny stripes all the time, but look at it. So you could really make this in any color combo. I love all the pinks, and obviously I have a lot of pink in this room, that's why I did it pink, and also I have a lot of pink in my bedroom as well because it was originally in there. But in one of those color combo kind of ideas that I showed at the beginning, gorgeous. Also thought this like monstera plant thing, I think it might be a monstera, I actually completely made that up. This hanging plant, gorgeous. Autumn, but like not too in your face autumn maybe. And the apple core coasters I thought were just so cute. And then just for good measure, I've added on a couple of sewing projects just for those who enjoy that kind of thing. Like I said before, I love it. I love this so much. I also did one for my Kindle and I use it all the time. Like I love patchwork, I love quilting. Like if I'm gonna sew, that's what I'm gonna do. So these are just some things that I had in mind. I was in Oliver Bonus the other day and I saw this bag and my jaw was on the floor. I was like, oh, I need that bag. I need that bag, but I couldn't, in all good conscience, is that how we say it? I couldn't bring myself to buy it when I knew I could make it. Oh. It's the curse, it's the curse, it's the curse, it's a curse. You'll get it. If you're watching this video, you'll understand. It's an absolute curse. I adore this bag though, and I think it's like, I kind of travel around a fair bit because I've got like, my sister lives far away, my best friend lives in London, who cares? But I travel, so I like use overnight bags kind of a lot, and I just think this is the perfect overnight bag. It's so cute, and I love this raspberry colour for this time of year. I think it's just gorgeous, especially with the pink, especially with the gingham. Like, I know it's probably some sort of plagiarism to completely copy this bag, but I'm thinking that that is what I will do. But I've never done patchwork with shapes like this, like with the triangles. I don't know if that's a little outside of the realm of things I can do, but it's just gorgeous. So yeah, I just popped these ideas on. I love the crossbody style as well. I love just the little handbag and the little pouches that would be super good for traveling. Just as a little extra inspo if any of you guys sew as well. I know this is like mostly a crochet video with a little bit of knitted in there as well, but honorable mention, this is on in my sites. So yeah, that's all of the things that I'm thinking of doing this autumn. I hope I've given you some good ideas or given you some inspiration or some new kind of avenues to go down that maybe you haven't thought of, or like stuff that maybe hasn't come up on your Pinterest, because I know Pinterest is one of those ones where sometimes you just see the same things again and again and again and you're like, girl, I want something different. So that's some inspo, some pattern recommendations, some tutorial recommendations. I'll tag everything that I can below for you so that you can make all these lovely things. And yeah, keep up to date with me if you want to see what I make out of this. Hopefully I'll make everything that I mentioned. I don't think that's very realistic, but I like to have lofty expectations of myself, what can I say? But I post everything I make over on Instagram, I post everything I make over on TikTok. I do crochet vlogs here, I do some tutorials here as well if you want to check those out. Got this really cute book sleeve tutorial on here actually, which I feel like would be the perfect autumn project if you're a reader girl. I'm a reader girl, love my book sleeve. Yeah, so follow up, let me know if there's anything else you want to see. Like I said, I am thinking I will do another one of these with my ideas for like Christmas presents that you can make, because I love to make Christmas presents. I have a couple in mind that I'm gonna make for people in my life. I'm just gonna have to hope that they don't watch my videos, but I'm pretty sure they don't, because I've gotten some yarn for some projects for those, and that's gonna be in my next crochet vlog, I think, because it's still September, but I like to be ahead of the game with the Christmas presents, and I'm a busy gal, so if I can get them done and ready, I'll be happy. So yeah, lots of fun stuff coming. Stick around if you want. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.